How's it going, everybody? This is Larry Magoo with SVS. I'm coming to you live from Star Power in Dallas from their 2019 Expo. And I'm here with that home theater dude. I don't know if you want to say hi back there behind the camera or not.
Up?
Howdy. And if you've watched us in the past from this location, you know that we've normally been in the back of the store with the furniture and the flooring and tile and appliances. And if you look at the space we're in today, we're actually in the very front of the store. We are up here in the most dominant location in the store, showcasing the entire lineup of products. And so what we're doing a little differently this time around is we're focusing on theater, we're doing music, we're doing 2-channel, we're doing multi-room. So I'll walk you through what we've got up here, and then maybe we'll do some demos and talk about the different products. So I want to give you an idea of what we've got showcased up here in the front, and it's on the left side of the space over here, and I'm being blinded by a projector, so I'm going to try to get out of the light. We've got a wall of subs. We've got some clearance 13 Ultras that they're moving out, but then we have SB3000, SB4000, SB16 Ultra, all in order there. And I've got my really high-tech AV switcher so I can toggle between these subwoofers. If you want to do that at home, they're like 11 bucks on Amazon. It's the old RCA video game switches that we had to use in the 90s when you wanted to play Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo and only had one AV input. And they work in exact opposite reverse for you guys out there that want to do that. Then up here I've got on the shelf is the Prime wireless speakers, which most of you should be familiar with, so I'm showcasing those here. Ignore my mess of catalogs and my movies, but I've got that here. And it's connected to the network, so we can do streaming, we can do Bluetooth, whatever you'd like to do, play high res, and we'll geek out on that in a little bit as well. To the right, we've got the SVS new Prime wireless sound base connected to the Prime bookshelf, so we're showing a really phenomenal 2-channel setup here that goes for $9.99. Then you'll work your way around here to the right, and you might see some product that you haven't seen here from Star Power before. And what we've got is our Ultra Towers, which you guys know have been around for a little while now. That's the dual 6.5-inch drivers, the 1-inch aluminum dome tweeter with the 8-inch posing drivers in the bottom of the cabinet. And then next to it's the brand new Prime Pinnacle, which I know a lot of you have been really clamoring to see. So this is the first time that we've ever had them side by side in a showroom. And you'll see that there are some great similarities between the two, but also some pretty big differences, and we'll talk about that in a second as well. Then I'm using the Prime Center, which has been knocked back a little bit here, for our primary center channel. And up above us, we're using another brand's surround so that we didn't have to rewire anything, but over here we're showcasing a full 5.1, and we can do it from the Prime Pinnacle. We've got the Prime Tower about 10 feet over, so this is the first time in the history of the world that Prime Tower, Prime Pinnacle, and Ultra Tower have all been in the exact same place at the same time. And so if you want to get an idea, let me walk you this way real quick so I can get out of the light. But if you want more of the general information on the Prime Pinnacle, this is our banner that we've just put together. So it calls out the design, the new fiber-driven mid-range driver, which is new for the Prime series. The new dome tweeter, it's the same that we've done out there. We've refined it with the new crossover inside here. The 3 6.5-inch drivers, which is new for us in the Prime series. And they're all tuned at separate frequencies, which we're known for. But this one, if you go up, and I'll show you something cool in a second, they're all in their own cabinet. So there's no cross-pollination in frequencies. There's also no distortion if you start getting loud either. And we're referring to a crossover, and there's the new Sound Match crossover. And the reason we're going to start calling that is because of all the time and dedication and energy that we really put into tuning our speakers. We really want to make sure you guys understand all the energy that our designers and our engineers are putting into this product. And then finally, the new cabinet design. It's very similar to what we've done in the past, but it's a slightly taller cabinet, slightly deeper than the Prime Towers that came out before it. So comparing the two, most of you know the Ultra Towers because they've been around a little while. And what we've done is kind of taken everything that we've learned from the Ultra Towers, as you put this a second ago, everything we learned from the Ultra Towers, everything we learned from the Prime Towers, and kind of married them both to create the Prime Pinnacle here. And I've had these now, I've been playing with them for a couple days between some trainings I've done this week and here at the show, and I am absolutely falling in love with these speakers. They just have this energy about them that you don't hear from a speaker at this price point. And so, you know, the Prime Towers have been $9.99 a pair. They've been around a little while. This is going to be the step up from the Prime Tower. They're going to be in the $1,600–1,800 ballpark for price. And it'll be launching very soon. You'll hear an announcement on that soon. I don't have an exact date for you, but let's just say very soon. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised when it comes out. And you'll see it's a slightly deeper design than the Prime Towers. Adds that third 6.5-inch driver and the new fiber mid-range that looks very similar in design from the Ultra Towers. And then I'll move.
So if we're talking about the actual depth of it, is it as deep as it is on the base of the Ultra? So
it's.
we have the same type of footprint in your room?
No, it's quite a bit more shallow than this. I want to say, I haven't remembered the exact dimension off the top of my head, but I want to say right around 15 inches deep, 14 inches deep. It's as wide as the Prime Towers. The difference between the Ultra Towers and the Prime Towers in regards to the depth and the width of the product is, you'll see down here, because of the dual 8-inch woofers, they do have a slightly larger footprint in width. And also, to accompany that, they need a little bit more breathing room off the wall. We normally recommend somewhere between 12 to 18 inches of depth off the wall for the Ultra Towers and about a foot on either side. That way you don't get reflections from the woofers. You give the speaker room to breathe. Just like you do a conventional high-end tower speaker, you want to give it room to breathe. And that's probably one of the benefits that we've got here of the Pinnacle, is that because it doesn't have the side drivers, it doesn't need as much room to breathe. These can go right up against a piece of furniture. They can go a little bit closer to the wall and really excel at everything you're wanting it to do. And part of our design of both of these speakers is we don't want to be classified as just a music speaker or just a movie speaker. All of our speakers are designed to do everything well. Music, movie, TV, gaming, low volume, high volume, lots of frequency range, just like our subwoofers. And if you take the story of our brand from subwoofers, going back to the 16 Ultra, everything we've done going forward, from the 4000 series to the new 3000 series, and anything we do after that, will all kind of trickle down from the 16 Ultra series, as we're seeing with the Ultras. So we're going to keep delivering this phenomenal experience for you guys, deliver the best possible experience we can, and really delight you with everything we can at price points that are simply unheard of, and still deliver that SVS promise of performance, value, and the passion for delivering an amazing experience to you.